fans know the Little Brown Jug history is a long one, and when it's on the line, everyone is thirsty for a sip of victory. The Wolverines will kick it away first. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. So Minnesota's offense will go to work first. And the adrenaline is pumping on overdrive in games like this, guys, and it's crucial to get your emotions under control.
No doubt. In rivalry games, you've got to limit the mental errors, and you've got to limit the penalties, because those will kill you, Bob.
And you got to come out under control. It means so much. We know that. The fans are all talking about it, but it's just football.
Grabbed in the backfield. It's Turner. Few things on offense as reliable as a tough power back as he plows his way ahead to the 33. The Golden Gophers with a second and short to keep this drive moving. There's the pressure. Nowhere to go, and the ball is loose. Everybody needs a little luck, and the offense just got it by falling on that fumble. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. Oh, what a cut! Slips a tackle, and he's got room. Right down the gut of the field. Touchdown, Minnesota! And once he found open space, the band might as well start playing. And it feels good to land that first big punch against a rival, doesn't it?
No doubt. In a game like this, too, you just want to be executing at a high level early. So, David, that's got to feel great getting on the board first.
And settles everyone down. All the nerves, all the emotion of this rivalry game. Now everybody can kind of settle in because you know you already got a touchdown on the board.
So Michigan's offense will go to work for the first time. And they are coming off a sensational performance led by this quarterback who's hoping he can build on things, Jesse.
Well, I know, having played the position, when you have a big game, you just can't wait to get back out there again and build on that performance. David, last time out, he was making the right reads. He showed off his arm talent. He had this offense moving up and down the field and finding the end zone. And you know he's excited to take on this defense.
Turning it on! And they'll get it to the 39-yard line, and they'll move the chains. Running game got it done on the last play. Now it's first down. To the air, it's Underwood. And he was hit just as he released it, and it falls to the turf. Guys, let's chat about Michigan. We're at the halfway point of the season. They're sitting atop the rankings. How hard is it to maintain that focus as the season goes along?
It's really tough, and that's one thing this coaching staff's really been trying to focus on, is just to take one opponent at a time, regardless of where they're ranked, regardless of where you're playing. You've got everybody's attention. You're the #1 team in the country midway through the year, David, but there are tougher challenges ahead.
Well, and it's hard to get your players' attention because you start thinking you're good. We've got to get better every week, every practice, and sometimes that #1 ranking makes you not work as hard, gets you a little bit complacent, so that's the job of this coaching staff moving forward.
Couldn't find anybody to throw to. He'll just toss it away. It'll be second down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Gonna swing it on second down. Finds a man on the right. Makes the grab, and a nice gain gets it to the 35. And the Wolverines will hustle to the line.
A nice passing game by this offense. The quarterback and the receiver on the same page, in time, in rhythm, creates the big play. And look at them. They're right back on the football, ready to run another play.
Just inside the red zone. First and 10 from the 19. Just going to keep it after the snap. He's wrestled to the ground right at the 15-yard line, and a big red zone opportunity here. Wants to go up top. Got it! They get him stopped at the 2, but it'll be first and goal. The Wolverines started this drive backed up in their own end, and now they've moved into position to score. He's looking to pass. Unleashes to the end zone. Touchdown, Michigan! Quick strike through the air for the score.
Big-time players make big plays in big games, man. And it seems like each and every week when this guy has an opportunity in the end zone, he's coming up with the big one. That time, great job focusing and concentration. Defense not able to cover him. That's his now 10th receiving touchdown on the year.
In the lore of the little brown jug, guys, it originally was just a water jug that Michigan wanted back, and Minnesota told them, well, come win it if you want it so bad.
Yeah, listen, I mean, it's not the most expensive-looking trophy out there for sure, but listen, it was important. I mean, it was helping hydrate people back in the day, David, so, you know, you get points for that.
Not expensive, but you know what? Anything that drives the hate between people and the animosity, sign me up, bro. And so we got to play for it. It means something, and people argued about it. Little brown jug.
Here's the give off the left side. And this one will be stopped for no gain. Got stuffed on first down. It's 2nd and 10. The play action fake. Fires to the wideout. Complete to the left. Makes the tackle at the 46, but it's a 15-yard gain to get them into plus territory. Off the play fake on first down, wants to throw. Pressure is effective from the defense. They knock him down just behind the midfield stripe at the 48. And the Golden Gophers with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. Using the back as a receiver on the screen. And it's pretty obvious there was a big hole in that screen, and the defense ran right through it. On 3rd and long, hoping to throw beyond the sticks. Oh, it's picked off. Didn't really get a chance to get started on that return, but he has set him up at the 41-yard line. Quarterback empties his backfield. Back to throw, it's Underwood. Unloads to the right. Can't make the connection, and the defense putting on the heat and forcing the incompletion. So now it's 2nd and long. Looking to fire. Back open in the middle. Nice gain on that play, but a little bit short of the first down. And the Wolverines are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. Wants to throw on 3rd down. Oh, they really could have used that catch there. Physical pass defense. It brings up a 4th down.
Well, after giving up that touchdown on the opening drive, they had a little bit of a come-to-Jesus with their defensive coordinator on the sideline. I don't know what he said, but he, I think, just invoked the fear of God into this defense, because this 3 and out has been sensational, dominant. This is the way they've got to play moving forward.
The Wolverines will have it 1st and 10. Wants to go up top on first down. The short hands, it's Morgan. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there, still a bit short of the first down. And the Wolverines can really attack on this 2nd and short. Grab near the marker, it's Morgan. What a play there, and he rips off a big one all the way to the 16-yard line. As they get set to snap it, just about to reach the end of the quarter. And after the tackle, that will bring us to the end of the first quarter. Wants to adjust the pattern. While we're only through one, these quarterbacks have been lighting up their stat lines. And a chance to talk it over during the break, and they'll start with 2nd down. To the air, it's Underwood. Catch in the middle, it's Moore. That completion takes them down to the 7-yard line, and they are ready to strike. Timeout is called, and it's the defense wanting to make sure that everyone's on the same page for this big down. They're going to try to throw for it on 3rd down. He caught it. He gets it in. Touchdown, Wolverines. Field shrinks, tight end grows. Big targets, big results.
I've never heard it put that way, but you're dang right. That guy is so big. A lot of times you get a DB matched up on him. He can just post him up. A linebacker, he can run by him. So that's why these tight ends are so dangerous down here in this red zone.
And the PAT gives them a 14-7 lead. So that's a 59-yard touchdown drive. And they close the deal with the 7-yarder for the score. inside the 15. Here's the return. Able to find enough room to get it out across the 25. He's brought down at the 26. Minnesota has it back, and the Gopher offense is headed onto the field. They find themselves trailing by a touchdown and a chance on this drive to even the score. Lost one on that last one. It's 2nd and 11. Now the play fake. Bought a little time, lets it go. Fires to the tight end. That one could really put this drive into high gear as they have a first down at the 37. To the air on first down. Unloads to the wideout. Got his man downfield. Finally corralled, but not before. He picks up the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Looking to throw on first down. Fires to the middle. He's got an open man. Smashes through the tackle. And he'll take it to the house. He got loose. Touchdown, Golden Gophers!
One of the reasons this offense is so exciting to watch, they've got guys that are dangerous after the catch. And if this quarterback gets through his progression, David, he hits you in stride, these guys will take it to the house.
Man, it's your job to do the rest, right? You hit me in stride where I don't have to stop running. I don't have to break down. It makes it so easy. The connection between quarterback, wide receiver, you can tell this is a good one, and that's why they got 6 on that play.
Well, you could draw a line in the middle, and he would have hit that thing. And that extra point leaves us deadlocked here in the 2nd. This rivalry dates back to 1892, but it was in 1903 that fielding Hurry-Up Yost was worried that Minnesota would contaminate his water supply, hence the start of the Little Brown Jug.
How about that, man? A little tampering back then. A little, you're gonna fix the game, mess with my players, and I think all those things. It's really cool to learn the backdrops, Jesse, of rivalries and how things are named the way they are, and why the hatred usually runs so deep.
Oh, he's got some space. He's at the 20. And he got away from the defense and takes it in. Touchdown, Michigan.
You know, oftentimes in college football, the best offenses are the ones that can create explosive plays, just like you saw right there. They're top 10 in the nation in points per game because they don't have to drive the field. They've got dudes scattered all over this offense that can take it the distance on any given play.
And the extra point is true, and they're on top by 7. Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
Fellas, it has gone final in the ACC, a matchup we've been keeping a close eye on. Pittsburgh was able to come away with the victory, but it was not the type of dominant win we have seen in the Steel City over the years. A win, yes, but this one lacked style points. Never know what can happen when two good teams face off, but even the most plugged-in ACC fans have to be surprised by this one, fellas.
Yeah, how about that? Sounds as if they had a good ball game there, Kevin. Thanks for the update. And there he is again, another sack, channeling his inner Aiden Hutchinson against Penn State.
And that is high praise when you start comparing somebody to Aiden Hutchinson. Michigan, year after year, they find these dudes, man. The guys that will get after the quarterback. Hey, let's go, big fella. Let's go for that record.
On 3rd and long, a check down would be the last resort. He's going to let one fly down the middle. Intercepted. A first half turnover can swing momentum. And they'll close in on him after a good return on the interception.
This is obviously not a great start for this quarterback here. 2 interceptions already in this game. He's got to do a much better job with his decision-making.
He'll try to take it back. Touchdown, Wolverines! And once he got away from the knee, they had no shot at catching him.
Man, I am a great play caller when I can hand it to guys like that. And he can go that far to the house, create big plays, showed you a little bit of vision, showed you a little bit of burners. When he kicked it in gear, he got the long touchdown.
From inside his own 10, he'll try to help out their field position. Just never had a chance to shake loose, and he'll be brought down at the 24. The Minnesota offense is headed back onto the field. This is when the pressure can ramp up a little bit on an offense, David, when they start feeling the heat to answer a score.
And I think being down 14, you can kind of feel that way. But, dude, if you put a good drive together, this is a 7-point game, so Palmer, no need to panic.
I was just going to say, David, I mean, this thing can flip quick. You go down, score, all of a sudden your defense gets a stop. Who knows, better yet, gets a turnover. This game is entirely different.
Somebody needs to make a play here. It's 3rd and long from the 26. From the gun, wants to pass. A strike downfield. Flying out to the left. And he slipped through the crowd, and he'll house it. Touchdown, Minnesota!
Quarterback's abilities to read the field is huge, and also the anticipation, the timing. To be able to throw the football, Jesse, and hit a guy in stride so he can get run after the catch and get in the end zone, that was a nice job by the quarterback.
Yeah, it's critical, David. Listen, a lot of times, touchdown passes aren't thrown into the end zone. You've got to read the coverage, hit the open guy, and let him do the rest.
They're set to kick it off. You think this crowd's going to get loud when their defense comes on the field? And it'll come out to the 25. No attempt at a return. They've got a little time here to put together a productive drive late in the half. Looking downfield, it's Underwood. Fires to the middle. Intercepted, and the defense has set him up. And they'll get him down after a solid return. This offense has it with really good field position. Wide receiver comes in motion. Looking for a physical attack from the gun. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. The Golden Gophers trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. Down to 2 minutes to play, we'll take the timeout. They'll talk it over, a chance to tie or even take the lead before the break.
Got it.
Behind the chains now on 2nd and long.
Get set. Get set. Ready, go.
Back to pass. Finds his man. It's Lanier. To the 15. The ball is down at the 14 after that grab. And the Golden Gophers come to the line on 3rd down, trying to keep this drive alive. Grabbed behind the line. It's Hayes. Absolutely nowhere to go as this defense makes a 3rd down stop. Now on 4th down, they'll try to come away with 3. Going right down the boulevard. The lead now trimmed to 28-24. They'll kick it away after putting up a field goal on that last drive.
And you want a touchdown, and you want to be aggressive, but, man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
And here comes the Michigan offense back on the field. Well, the good news about this drive, Jesse, it can't go worse than last time through a pick on the first play.
No, it certainly can't. I think one good way, David, to help your quarterback turn the page is just find him an easy completion here and let him get back into a rhythm.
Yeah, or find him an easy handoff. Just hand the football.
Breaks into the open. Really good job to pick up a chunk of yardage and get it out to the 39-yard line. The offense uses a timeout to stop the clock, and they'll get a quick breather. From the 39-yard line, it's 1st and 10. Got out of trouble and throws. Just a hair too much on it from this big-arm sophomore quarterback. They're dealing with a 2nd and long. Back to pass, it's Underwood. The throw. Just a hair too much on it from this big-arm sophomore quarterback.
Man, a quarterback threw that ball hard, too. And I know sometimes when you're throwing an in-breaking route, you want to get it to your receiver quickly. But when you try to strain and throw it harder, oftentimes your accuracy is what suffers. And you saw it there on the incompletion.
They'll get the 1st down. It's spotted on the 49.
And on 3rd down, he calls his own number. Really nice job by the quarterback, making the decision, being decisive. He does a good job going, getting the 1st down, a new set of downs for this offense.
Just a hair too much on it from this big-arm sophomore quarterback. Backed up now, here's 2nd and long. Wants to to go up top. He's got the back in the middle. He stopped at the 40, but it'll be a first down here late in the half. The Wolverines are in the hurry-up. Wants to throw on first down. It's complete on the right side. Just keep giving him the easy catches until they do something to stop it.
Yeah, you're going to dictate to the defense. You're going to make the defense cover him up, and then obviously it leaves the middle of the field a little bit more wide open for receiver for a tight end. So QB keeps making the right decision, getting the ball to running back, and he's making plays.
Running out of time here in the first half. They're going to have to be efficient to put some points on the board before the break. We've got a timeout in the waning seconds of the half. Maybe a chance to get off a couple more plays. And the Wolverines getting set on 1st and 10. Got his man to the left. Gets it inside the 10. Out of bounds at the 9 after the big pickup on that one. One more play before the teams head to the locker rooms. Let's it go to the end zone. Touchdown, Michigan. Grab the short pass to put the 6 on the board.
And I love this offense, man. Staying aggressive. Just because you got the lead, you know people can score points in bunches. This offense keeps their foot on the accelerator, scores again on the final play. Now this offense has even more of a cushion going into halftime.
That's going to wrap up the first half here. And now we join Kevin with the halftime update.
Guys, great energy in that building and a fun first half for both Michigan and Minnesota with the little brown jug on the line.
The Golden Gophers will kick it off to start the second half. No chance to return that one. A booming kickoff out of the back of the end zone. It's a touchback. So here comes the Michigan offense. It's working. Why change it? And that running game was working in the first half. I imagine we'll see a lot more of it here in the third quarter.
And you just know the offensive line was telling their coordinator, put this on us. Let us continue to go out there, push these guys around. We can put this game on our back and end this thing by running the ball.
And this is a manhood question for this defense. Like, as a defensive line...
There he goes! And he's brought down after a nice gain. It'll be a first down from the 49-yard line.
It's a nice play call there. You've got 2-possession lead. You're trying to keep the defense guessing, right? Because you've got that lead, they know you're going to run it, but you still have got to be able to sprinkle in some shot plays and some vertical throws. That was really, really good thinking on that last play call by the offense.
And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. Wants to throw it. Oh, they're after him. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face 3rd down. Bunch formation for these receivers. Here's a heat. Wide open downfield. That'll be enough for a first down, and they've got it at the 16-yard line. The Wolverines moving quickly to the line. They've marched to the red zone, and here they go. Makes the grab. That throw and catch gets them down to the 6, and the defense is running out of answers. And the Wolverines have it in scoring position on 1st and goal. Under fire. And he got smacked just as he released the pass. It's incomplete. Can the defense stop them again on 2nd and goal? To throw, it's Underwood. Looking for the goal line. And he's going to score. Touchdown, Wolverines. They've extended the lead and taken control here in Week 9. And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
Fellas, it's gone final in a huge top 25 showdown. Here's how it went down. Ohio State looked dominant in a victory that was never really in question. That offense had zero problem putting up points, not unlike the days of Stroud and Fields and so many greats before them. Going to be interesting to see what the fallout from this one is for one ranked team, while the other figures to get a bounce when the new rankings come out, guys.
And Kevin Connors keeping an eye on everything all over. Oh, my goodness, he's still moving. He'll be stopped and forced out of bounds. Mark it at the 47-yard line, and this offense is going to work.
29 Philly.
Looking to throw on 1st down. Got it in the middle. It's Johnson. They make the stop, but this passing game does some damage, and they move sticks with the first down. Looking downfield on first down. Sets up the screen. Open space at the 25. He gets across the 20 and finally out of bounds at the 19. They're in the red zone. They're down to the 20. First and 10. They're threatening to score and they'll throw it. Stands in and takes the hit. He snares it in the end zone. Touchdown, Golden Gophers.
And a really nice job understanding. I got to get to that gap where there's a little bit of open space in the middle of the field. When I run that post route, QB lays it out for him, and he catches it, gets 2 feet in bounds, in the end zone, touchdown.
And no chance at a return. Here they'll start this drive at their own 25. Michigan ready to get that offense rolling again. This lead that they've been working with has dwindled to 2 possessions, and now they'll... Oh, he's going to try to hit him deep. And that one falls incomplete. They tried to go over the top on first down. Second down coming up. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. To the air, it's Underwood. Just a short pass to the tight end.
I think that time offensively, you're just trying to take what the defense is giving you, right? They're playing zone coverage. You got your big fella just working right over the ball. It's an easy pitch and catch. Just take the profit. Let's keep going.
Makes the catch. It's Morgan. He'll be stopped about 2 yards short of a first down. They're throwing for it on fourth down. Hauls it in, the first down and more. And they finally get him to the ground. An easy conversion for this offense. Defense not exactly the perfect fourth down call there. Wants to go up top on first down. That took nerves of steel to convert that fourth down on the road.
Oh, man, the crowd going nuts. A big-time opportunity in the third quarter to create some momentum. Help them go crazy. Help them go nuts. But the offense does their job, quiets the crowd, gets the big fourth down conversion.
Makes the grab and not quite enough for the first down, but a good gain on that play.
There were very big expectations surrounding this guy coming into the season. He's delivered week in, week out. With that last catch, he's now got over 1,000 yards receiving on the year.
The Wolverines in the hurry-up. Offense changing the play. Firing to the right, complete. They bring him down, but he's got a first and goal from the 10. So close to cashing it in for this offense. To the air on first down. He's got it on the move. They go up top to get it down to the 5-yard line as they try to pay off this drive. Wants to keep it in the air. Going for 6. Touchdown, Michigan. Quick strike through the air for the score. Michigan has dominated this rivalry over the years, and they look so close to securing the jug again.
You look at Michigan on paper, and they have an advantage all over the place against Minnesota. It was a question of whether they could just stay out of their own way. If they eliminated the mistakes, we knew this was going to be a tall order for Minnesota, and Michigan just looks dominant.
Yeah, it stinks, but it is the facts. The facts are you're less talented at Minnesota, and you've got to play really well, especially in these rivalry games, and hope to catch Michigan on a bad day. But that little brown jug is inching towards Michigan's sideline now.
Very little running room, if any, and he just hasn't had anywhere to go in this one. Bringing the heat, and he is snowed under, sacked at the 7. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On third and long, he'll need to loosen up that arm. Incomplete, thanks to the great defensive pressure there that sort of threw them out of rhythm. And the Golden Gophers decide to punt it away. 3 and out, and not much choice but to get rid of the ball. Makes the catch, wants to make a move upfield. That's a perfect example of not settling for a fair catch. Pick up whatever yardage you can and help out the offense. Guys, here come those maize and blue winged helmets on offense. Grab near the sticks. It's Bell. Smashes ahead. They make the stop, but not before he sets them up with a first and goal from the 10. As they get set to snap it, time winding down here in the quarter. Might be changing the route. He's going for the goal line. Touchdown, Wolverines! And the stomping has commenced.
And this QB's starting to do some work, man. The big explosive play in the passing game. You get inside the 10, you're thinking run. Everybody thinking run. You back it up with another pass, another great throw, and quickly this offense gets right to the end zone.
And talk about spreading the ball around, everyone getting a chance to show off the hands based on the number of targets we've seen. Kickoff unit all lined up, and we're ready to put toe to leather. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. And he go back to work in the final period of this one. Out of the chute, quick toss to the right. They've got him down at the 40 after he ripped off 15 yards. Starting this drive line, that is exactly what they'd hoped for. Now 1st and 10 from the 40. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. After the productive 1st down play at 2nd and 6. Off the play fake. Throws to the wideout. Got him downfield. Oh, and the defense in chase mode, and they finally get him down at the 35. The Golden Gophers have it with a 1st and 10. Use the play fake, now to throw. Makes the catch, it's Coleman. And he goes out of bounds after coming up with positive yardage there. And the Golden Gophers with myriad options after that big pickup on 1st down. Looking for a gap, it's turned. Got it into the red zone, dragged down at the 18-yard line. Down to the 18-yard line, it's 1st and 10. They're going to ride this running back. He's all the way down to the 3. Showed it all on that run. The Golden Gophers trying to get a touchdown on 1st and goal. Trying to bully their way in. And he'll be stuffed. Got nothing. Line of scrimmage still at the 4. And the D denied him on 2nd and goal. On the move. And he gets it back to the 4-yard line and no farther. 3rd and goal is where offensive coordinators earn their keep. Wants to go up top. Caught in the backfield. It's Johnson. And that's good for the completion percentage and bad for the yardage. They lose ground on that one. A 4th quarter field goal down by this much. That's a lot like putting a lipstick on the proverbial pig. Doesn't do much. Makes the grab. He's got a 1st down. Touchdown, Minnesota! Fired in from the red zone for the score.
Nice job by the quarterback, hanging in the pocket, hanging in there. He knew he was going to take a lick. He took the lick, delivered a strike, and got the score.
And the point after is good. They're down big, but they'll keep fighting to the bitter end and line up for the onside kick here. They were ready for the onside kick and executed perfectly, and they secure the football. And here comes the Michigan offense back on the field. This offense has really been clicking in the game so far, Jesse.
No doubt. Everything their play caller is dialing up, these guys offensively have been able to go out and execute.
Yeah, and it's just maintaining the lead. Keep doing what you've been doing. You got a big lead. Let's just keep piling it on until they find an answer.
He's got his man. They were able to make the completion, but he had to pick his way for just a little bit. Needed a little more help to spring in for some yardage.
Yeah, if you're going to have success when you throw it outside like that, you're going to need some more blocking and better blocking downfield. Give the defense credit, though. They were able to rally and made a tackle.
They already have a comfortable lead, up by multiple possessions, but they're going to go for it here. Converts on 4th down, still going. A quick tackle made, but he's got plenty for the 1st down. Passing game kept this drive moving. Let's see if they try it again. Back to throw, it's Underwood. With the catch, it's Morgan. He stopped just a chain link or two away from the first down and sets them up beautifully here. They'll go to the air on 2nd and short. Caught close to the marker. It's Morgan. They knock him down, but he's got enough to get it across the line and pick up the first down. Wants to throw again. Fires to the wideout. Finds a man on the left. Touchdown, Michigan! And the beatdown has ensued. They give themselves just a little more cushion as they close in on extending this winning run. We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
Gentlemen, that pivotal top 15 battle is in the books. Here's how things went down. Alabama opened up a can, and how many times can you say you went into someone else's house and beat them by double digits? It's what happened today, and the rest of college football should take notice. No cupcakes this week, fellas. This top 15 battle was much anticipated, and at least one side can say it's a game they'll savor for some time.
Kevin, thanks a lot for that one. Sounds as if they had a good one there. From the 14-yard line, it's 1st and 10. DB's right up on the receivers. And that incomplete pass caused by the big hit on 1st down. 2nd down coming. It'll be 2nd down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. Leaves it with the running back.
Let's go!
And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. It'll be 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass.
Get there!
And here comes the heat, and they get home, and they get him at the 21. Coach has no choice here. The offense has to stay on the field, down multiple possessions this late. 4th, fires deep toward the end zone. And it's incomplete, and the defense stands tall and gets off the field. Dropping back, it's Underwood. Caught over the middle, it's Bell.
And this defense continuing to struggle with the passing game. Listen, these offenses are so sophisticated nowadays. They're hard to stop, man. And it's a new one every single week. And I say this game, this defense underperformed. They're better than what they've shown. They've gotten torched today. And this is a tape that they're going to want to burn and never watch again.
And the Wolverines headed quickly to the line. Looking to throw on 1st down. Just a hair too much on it from this big-armed sophomore quarterback. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on 2nd down. Looking to fire. Shoots it to the left. Found the spot in the defense. And he'll ramble to the 34 before he's finally knocked down. The Wolverines have it with a 1st and 10. Wants to throw on 1st down. Forced out of the pocket. Just gets rid of the football. Nobody to throw it to. It'll be 2nd down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Back to pass on 2nd down. That's caught. It's Harris. And at this point, the defense looks as if they've been in one of those dizzy bat races. They've got no idea where the ball's coming from. He's over 500 yards passing.
Yeah, this is a high...
It's picked off. That's number 10.
Obviously, this game hasn't gone the way they would have liked, but coaches are always looking for positive moments and things that you can build on. How about that young man going out, getting an interception? Yeah, they're being blown out. They're probably not going to win this football game, but that is the type of play that is a coach...
Turns it on down the left side. The 20. Pass the touchdown. Golden Gopher. He got a step and just dusted the field.
And a nice touchdown. Continuing to fight, continuing to play. This one, it's pretty much over. Down multiple possessions this late in the football game. It would take a miracle, but nice job by this offense continuing to fight, push the ball down the field, make plays.
From inside his own 10, let's see what he gets. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. First play of the drive comes from the 22. And he was drilled just as he released the pass. It's incomplete. On 2nd and 10, a full wideout set, trips right. On the move. And the runner is down, and so is a flag. That penalty moves the ball back 10 yards. We'll replay the down. They'll line up for a second down play. A run for the quarterback. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. Timeout is called and the clock is down to 8. Not exactly the ideal situation for this offense. Third and long, back up inside their 20. They'll stop him at the 24, and that brings up fourth down. Timeout on the field and 4 ticks left to go. One more play to pad the stats. Got it in the middle, it's Stewart. And that will be the final play as the clock strikes 0 here. This trophy has been around forever, the oldest in the FBS and for much